Now, apartments are very often modern, soulless places with just about enough room to swing a cat. But this week's featured property is nothing at all like that.
Yes, well, Alison here has been to Taylor's Avenue in Carrickfergus, where a centuries-old building has been given a new lease of life.
This week's property view is an apartment in a converted linen mill in Carrickfergus. Now, it's the perfect size for entertaining, and it's also the perfect size to let your guests stay over, because unusually for an apartment it has 4 bedrooms, and it's probably got the biggest chimney in Northern Ireland as well.
Bring a funky beast from the Nile.
That chimney, which is still in place, is just one of the original features of this apartment. The beams are also in place, as are the supporting pillars. It's a magnificent meeting of old and new.
We originally came up to buy a small 2-bed apartment to buy to rent out, and we saw that the penthouse apartment was still for sale, and we thought, let's go and have a wee look at it. And we came up and saw it, and we immediately fell in love with it, and we thought, forget about the buying a rental, we'll just come up here and live here, so we will. But we fell in love with it as soon as we saw it. I love the ceiling. The ceiling just sold me over, so it did. And of course the window in the roof. It's a lovely, bright apartment. It's I'd never seen anything like it before. So yeah, it was just completely different from anything I'd seen. The one thing we did know we wanted to do was put the projector screen up, because we're into our home cinema, so we are. So it was sort of, our furniture was put around that. We knew we wanted a nice big corner sofa and nice big table for having lots of people over for dinner. But once we got the furniture in, it all sort of fell into place. But yes, when you first walked in an empty apartment, it was very daunting where to put everything. But
And a great party apartment we hear.
Very much so, yes. Christmas time we had 20-25 people in here, and you wouldn't even have seen them. Personally, we like minimal, not too much sitting around, so we've just kept it as clean and as little furniture really as possible.
What's your favourite room in the apartment?
Probably this room. We've spent most of our time in this room. It's great because it's open plan. You can be cooking dinner and you can be watching the projector or sitting having a dinner party at the same time. But probably this would be the most used room because we sit and watch the cinema screen quite a bit.
As well as being a working linen mill during the Second World War, the building was used to manufacture parachutes. Claire and her partner are relocating, and it's fair to say she'll be sad to leave.
Gutted, to be quite honest with you. It's going to be very difficult to leave this apartment. In all the house moves we've ever done, it's always been quite easy leaving the house we've lived in before, but this one certainly will be very different. We've enjoyed living here, so when we leave here, it will be difficult.
Now, let's play. How much would you pay for a house like that or an apartment like that? How much is it?
295.
295,000. You know, that would draw me to live in Carrick. Seriously, I think that is the
You'd live in Carrick anyway.
Yes, but for 295,000, I would be happy to live there in that particular apartment. I think it's a bargain.
Well,
now, it's
if you
more or less it
moved
for this
in,
evening, isn't it?
the prices might go down a bit.
Oh, ruin it, ruin it.